I'm Serenity and this is my channel, and today we're joined here by Ginger, and Nova is back there. She destroyed the pillows. And welcome back to the first episode of Createmas 2023. Is this going up on Christmas Eve? Absolutely, yeah. But also, December has been weird, okay? I just finished finals, it's like 2 weeks ago now. But still, it's better late than never, is what I said. Today's video is about making a song poster wall. It's a really confusing name for what it is. I'm sticking pictures on a wall. That's what I'm teaching you how to do. So I posted a video in July, June, May, somewhere around then on TikTok of me putting together this song poster wall for a place I volunteered at. And it did really well, which I didn't think would happen. I kind of thought of it as a throwaway video. It's almost at 10,000 views, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot for me. It's like my second or third highest viewed TikTok of all time. If you want to follow me on there, it's linked below. But then I did it at a place I volunteered at, and I really liked how it turned out. So I was like, you know what? Eventually, I will do it at my own house. That's what today is. We're doing it at my house. What I love about this craft is it's really easy. It's really cost efficient. Really, all you need is like a printer and paper. I'm sure you probably have a printer, and the paper you're using costs like $5. You can cover a really small area in your home, in the place you work, in your office, whatever you want, or you can cover a really large area. So in the initial TikTok, I covered about, I want to say 6 feet high and 6 feet again across of wall. And then today in this video, I covered just a really small portion of one of my walls that's pretty blank between my door to my room and my closet. It's maybe 2 feet, and I covered it from the top of the door to the floor, so about 6 feet by 2 feet. So let's get into it. The supplies you are going to need is a printer and ink, a paper cutter or scissors, photo glossy paper, and tape of your choice. I'm using duct tape for this project. Opening Pinterest, you're literally just going to search song poster blank blank. So I searched first Taylor Swift. You can search an artist or the song, and then you literally just copy and paste it to a Canva template. This is just an 8x5x11 piece of paper, and I'm changing the background color to match what I copied. And you just scroll and scroll till you find what you like, copy, paste. I fit 2 to a page. Then I just add another page and continue this process. This time I'm looking up Sabrina Carpenter, found a couple that I liked, copied and pasted. And you can see I'm going to change the background color to match this poster. That way when we print, everything is nice and fluid and there's not extra weird white spots that I need to trim out. Just continue this process until you have every single artist you want, or as many posters as you want to do. I think I did 36 in total, so 18 pages. And if you're not really into music, you can totally do this with your favorite movies. You just got to search up the movie's name on Pinterest and it pops up. But what if you can't find the song you're looking for? Well, I made a template, so I couldn't find the Music 6 posters, so I just made this template copying exactly the same. I'm gonna search up the lyrics, the year the song was published, who the song is by, what album it was on, and I'm just kind of formatting it in this template that I made. And once that's done, I'm actually gonna export this and then upload it again as like if I was copying and pasting, so I can fit 2 to a page. So I'm doing Mega 6 and Beetlejuice Say My Name, that way I can copy 2 to a page. I did this process with a couple of songs, namely Jack Harlow songs and Taylor Swift songs, because I couldn't find what I was looking for. And the benefit of this is you can actually find the picture you exactly want. So if you want more of an aesthetic picture, or if you want an artist picture, this makes it so much easier to customize it. And you get to choose the exact lyric that you want on the poster, or even like I said earlier, if you don't want to do music, you can make these posters yourself of your favorite movies. Once I'm done with the ones I made myself, I'm just going to export them. So that was number 18 and 19th, re-upload them, and then rearrange them onto the sheet like so. To export everything, I'm exporting every single thing besides the template, so that's number 19, as a PDF or a PNG. PDF is easier, so you don't have to individually print every single one. To print, I am just going to click File, Print, and the settings is super important. So you're going to want to scale to fit, make sure there is a border, all 4 sides, a thin white border, and then you need to click Photo Glossy Paper because that's what we're using, and it's going to give it the best outcome, so it actually looks like a poster that would come in a CD. I'm telling you now, this is going to take forever to print. This is the paper I used. I got it for like $5 for 80 sheets at Walmart. It's really cheap, and you can see it's nice and glossy. This takes forever to print. I'm telling you, for 18 pages, it took like an hour. This is sped up 8 times as fast, and you can see how slow those papers are coming out. But you're going to want to sit near your printer in case the pages get stuck to each other. Sometimes that happens. You don't want to cause a paper jam. Once all your sheets are printed, you're just going to trim all the white sides off and then of course cut in half to where the two posters meet. This is a little tedious, so you can use scissors, but I own a paper cutter, which is what I'm using here. Sometimes you're not going to cut straight, that's okay. It's not really noticeable once it's on the wall. Once you have trimmed all your posters, it's time to place them onto the wall. So I'm just flipping them over and using a piece of duct tape on the top and bottom. I did this once at a place I volunteered, and duct tape was the easiest way to keep the posters on the wall. Masking tape kept making it fall off. Office tape also wouldn't adhere well to the wall. But it's also your home, so patch test. When I put this duct tape to the wall, it didn't chip off the paint. My best tips to place them on the wall is to stagger them. So I always start in the middle of the area I want to cover and then stagger them so it is not just straight lines across like it's kind of boring. This adds some dimension to it. As you can see, I'm also not using a wall measuring tape or anything to see if they're straight. You kind of just step back and you realize that is completely not straight or that is not even. It's a lot easier than you think. Sometimes you need to move posters around because it's too many of one artist in one area. It's really up to you. This is your creative freedom point. But I like the way that kind of looks like Polaroid film when you stagger them like this. As I got close to the floor, you could tell these things were not straight. I'm telling you, I was bending myself in half almost to the floor, but I stepped back and I realized they weren't straight, and then I went in and fixed them. And here was the beautiful wall all done. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you realized how easy this is to put together. I do want to say that all the files I used in this video and in the video on TikTok, because TikTok, those were based on the place I was volunteering at, the kids, what they liked, their kind of music, but I have a bunch of different files in it. So all those files I have comprised into one Canva template, and it is linked down in the description, so you can just hop on over and make your own copy. And if you like any of them, you can keep them to use for your own project so you don't have to do the work. But also it includes my template that I used. So you saw me make the Broadway posters. So if you want to make something, sometimes it just doesn't exist on Pinterest, you can go ahead and make it real quick. You just got to change the picture and input some things. Or if you want to do movie posters or full album titles, track lists, it's there and it's really easy to do. So that's linked down below if you want it. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for the rest of Createmas, which is literally only a week. I'm sorry. It's been a really hectic, tiring couple months. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. They are linked down below, specifically TikTok. I'm probably the most active over there besides on YouTube. The doggo picture of the day is of course going to be about Ginger. This picture of Ginger is the doggo picture of the day as a palette cleanser, as always. And yeah, love you, mean it, kisses, don't do things stupid, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!